apes. You damn dirty apes. Well, it is New Year's Eve. Well, it's like the morning of New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve day or whatever. Ah, 2016 drawn to a close, and 2017, the year of the troll, is about to begin. Ah, who knows what awaits? God knows what awaits, right? That's the saying. Um, yeah. So, I got nothing really to say, but making a video anyway. Um, and this video is going to be about well, my people ask me on my other less stylized and more profitable YouTube thing. They ask me, Jack Smith, do you have any kind of ideology or philosophy? Because you say bad stuff about everybody. And what I have to say is, Jack Smith does indeed have a philosophy. Maybe not an ideology per se, although the logic of libertarianism is coming into vogue. Although it is, of course, not perfect, but yeah, I do see the logic in it. I do understand that the ideologies that actually work with human nature rather than against it seem to be, far more successful in both the short run and the long run. And we are individual animals. Like, yeah, sure, we are social animals, but we socialized only for the benefit of the individual. If it was not to our benefit, we would be, solitary predators of some sort. So, yeah, socialism, in my humble opinion, goes against human nature, which is why it sucks, and only idiots are happy in it, or the completely corrupt who use it to their advantage. I don't know. Should I even say more? Who even fucking cares? Yeah, socialism is capitalism. It's just really, really inefficient capitalism where you have one giant corporation uh, instead of a bunch of little ones. And the corporation that runs everything happens to have a police force and an army, and controls healthcare and controls everything. So, yeah, it's really bad. But philosophically, which is far more important, Jack Smith is a post-humanist first and foremost. And do I hate when people say first and foremost? I don't even know. I hate when people say in any way, shape, or form. I fucking hate that. It's like when some idiot wants to make something seem more important, like I hate the taste of Rolaids in every way, shape, or form. So I fucking hate that. In every way, shape, and form or form. whatever. So yeah, post-humanist. That's I am all about the point beyond where we are murderous, desperate apes uh, with these tiny little lives squeezed into this tiny little section of time that make us, you know, desperate. It's terrible. The Our humanity, our animal nature, the way our consciousness is trapped in these brains, these animal brains, which are totally inefficient. Uh, I mean, they're efficient as far as the machinations of biology, but they are inefficient uh, as as an environment for the God that is consciousness. Every single problem the earth has, as far as humanity's perception of the earth, is rooted in humanity itself, rooted in the fact that consciousness is trapped inside of an ape and forced along the neurological pathways of an ape rather than something built to perfection that has the ability to heal and reprogram itself. That certainly would be ideal compared to what this is. So yes, post-humanist, which is an offshoot of the transhumanists. Transhumanists, gotta love them, but they are focused too much on the process of becoming post-human, and most seem to idealize some halfway point where we are machines or partially machines, but we still think like apes. They're still thinking. They're thinking ape thoughts. They're thinking, well, what about our soul? That like totally ridiculous. Like 9-year-old farts are funny level thought. Our soul. I mean, it's so fucking absurd. Or, well, if I'm a god in my own virtual universe, what if I get lonely? Lonely is ape thinking. If you're a god of a virtual universe, how could you be lonely if you could create as many companions as you please in any variation, control your own perception of those companions, or be completely alone and make yourself not bored and completely happy? Uh, you know, the transhumanist thinking is ape thinking, flawed thinking. It's not totally there. So post-human, results oriented, certainly. It's where we're headed, unless some crazy catastrophe happens where we destroy ourselves or something else destroys us, meteor or plague or giant emission from the sun that wipes the shit out of everything, and all those cave dwelling Islamic camel jockeys are running the world because they had no electronic infrastructure to begin with. Yeah, anything could set us back, you know. A huge stumbling block, of course, religion. Religion, huge impediment to any sort of movement toward an actual afterlife or actual godhood, um, actual creation of a god. What the hell are they calling it? There's some Latin terms being bandied about at this point. Deus homo, homo deus, or homo virtualis, or homo mechanicus, or some kind of post Homo sapien word games that people are playing. But yeah, so yeah. The fuck was I saying?